Detachment, emotional detachment, is a really popular topic today. In this video, we're going to talk about what detachment is, why it might be harmful, and what you can do instead to be the best version of yourself, because that's what we do on this channel. So what is detachment? So detachment basically means that you're separating your emotions from the stressful situation at hand. It can be in your relationships, it can be life in general. And it's funny because in psychology, emotional detachment is more of a defense mechanism that we use so we don't feel pain, so we don't feel stressed. We detach from it. You may have experienced something traumatic in your life where it was so traumatic and painful, your mind, body, and soul automatically detached from that stressful situation. You felt numb. It's almost as if you weren't in control of your body, your emotions. You felt bland. And this is because the sole mission of your brain is to keep you alive. Your brain wants to preserve you. So anything painful, it will detach itself from. So detachment has been so commonly thrown around. I just want you to do it in a healthy way. Most people will tell you if this person doesn't call or text you back, or if you care too much about what others think.
Just emotionally detach from it. Just don't care.
And the worst one is,
Don't show emotion. Don't react to anything. If something bothers you, stoicism. No emotion. Let's be robots together.
so when those negative emotions come up, I understand the appeal of wanting to detach from it. Obviously, we're human and we don't want to feel pain. We would rather act like it doesn't bother us. We just like to bury the problems away. We like to bury our emotions. We like to look like we're stronger than we really are. They almost say it like your emotions are like vapor. And when you say be gone, it'll just disappear. But emotions are far from that. And I want you to know, if nobody has told you, every part of you is valuable. Yes, even your negative emotions. I feel like negative emotions, they give you a sign of what needs to be tended to. For example, so I grew up in a very tough environment where I would feel like everyone is negatively judging me. When I would go out and walk on the street, I would feel like everyone is staring at me, that there's something wrong with me. I would try to suppress those feelings. I would watch these videos online and they would tell me, just don't care what people think. They don't even see you. They don't care about you. And yes, it would help momentarily, but the root of the problem is that when I was younger, I was criticized a lot and I internalized that voice. So for me to really get out of that state of mind, I had to process everything that I went through when I was younger. And it frees you that way. Instead of taking your emotions that keep rising to the surface and burying it, you look at those emotions and you say, that's something there that I can look into. Why do I keep feeling these emotions that I want to suppress? Why do I feel like this idea of emotionally detaching from a situation, why is it so appealing to me? Why don't I want to feel emotions? These are questions I want you to ask yourself. Now, I just want to clear this up. If you are in an abusive relationship, you need to detach. Yes, there are moments where detachment can serve us, but it's really about what we do after we detach from the situation or the person. Look, emotional detachment is appealing. I mean, not caring what people think or looking like you really don't have any emotions. I mean, I guess that looks cool in movies, but it's not genuine. You know what I mean? Once you really process your emotions, your negative emotions, and start asking yourself, why do I feel this way? And what is my body, what is my mind, my soul trying to tell me? And you go down that rabbit hole and you solve all that stuff, you emerge. So it's not that you don't care about what others think, or it's not that you don't care whether the person you like calls or texts you or not. It's more of you start making better decisions for yourself. Not because you just want to act like you don't care, but it's because instead of not caring, you choose yourself. Does that make sense? I just don't want you guys to mask the problem. Your negative emotions may be telling you something important. Especially if you keep feeling the same negative emotions over and over, there's something valuable that you can learn from that situation. And I just don't want you to miss it. So here's a tip I want to give you. Instead of just detaching from a situation or a person, I want you to take this rule. If you feel that negative emotion twice in two different circumstances, that's your sign that you need to dig deeper within yourself and see what's really going on. It's not a matter of just acting like you don't care or just emotionally detaching from the situation. If you feel a negative emotion more than once, it either means that you have to change the circumstance at hand or you have deeper things to work on inside yourself, maybe even from your childhood. I want us to put this era behind where everyone acts like they're cool and unbothered and detached. I want you to be genuinely strong and comfortable in who you are. You're human. You're going to feel emotions, negative and positive. But I want you to love the negative ones just like you love the positive ones. And we can learn a lot from them. So I enjoyed your company today. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you in the next one.